Hello and welcome to episode 3 of The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. I didn't stumble it over that time. That's progress, baby. Anyways, I'm Project Aurora. Welcome to my Let's Play. This is a completely blind playthrough. You can also follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Project Aurora. That being said, you'll do a brief recap of the previous episode. We had the enrollment ceremony, so to speak, for Thor's military academy. The students in the red uniforms had a little different orienteering as the instructor. I believe her name was Sarah. I'm still trying to get used to these characters, names and everything. That's a bit different. But I believe, the class instructor for Class 7, the students with the red uniforms are now a part of Class 7. They sort of just got thrown into this sort of exercise kind of thing where they got put in a trap door in a dungeon with monsters, and you're learning a little bit about the characters, how to fight. Already some people are at odds with each other. In Erebonia, as opposed to Liberl and Trails in the Sky, they have more of a class system in Erebonia. So there's nobles and commoners, and it seems like there's some conflict there in regards to that. But we've been learning a little bit about the cast. My favorite character so far, I don't know that I have one. I don't really have one. We'll sort of see. But Fee is kind of cool. Who doesn't like a ninja or kind of assassin kind of type of character? She seems very speedy. Also, the girl with the very large sword, I think her name is Sarah. I could be totally wrong about that, or Laura. I've got to learn these class members, but I think the characters are super cool so far. Anyways, I know Machias does not care for nobles very much, but we also learned that his dad is a political figure who is a commoner that's now rose up into nobility sort of thing. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and jump back into it. Speaking of Machias, he sort of stormed off and he got replaced with Eustace, who's a noble. They've been sort of at odds with each other. Reen, I'm pretty sure, is a type of noble, even though he lied about it. But we'll see how it goes. And it seems like he uses the 8-leaf style, which, if I recall, that's what the style that Annalace from the previous game, her grandfather, used. So
My turn.
I think we're gonna see at least some loose references to the other characters.
Very well.
We'll see how it goes.
Right.
Oh, he's buffing him up. All right, let's go. Combat is largely similar to Trails in the Sky in this game, which I'm enjoying. I like the 3D. It looks nice. So
My turn.
we'll see how this game keeps playing out. I think I'm just gonna have him use an art, actually.
Arcus activate.
My turn.
All right, are they not in range of each other? I'll have him deal with that.
Very well. Go.
A lot of swordsmen and women, rather.
It's safe for now.
Actually, no, I think there's only one swordswoman, and it's either Laura, Sarah, whatever her name is. I really wish I remember it because she has a giant sword, and I think she's really cool. But we're gonna see. Oops, how'd I bring up the map again? All right, so I came from there. I should check.
My turn.
Ooh,
All right.
I did not mean to
I'll
switch.
handle this. Go.
Right.
Let's get this over with.
Double
we go.
advantage.
Arcus activate.
I realized that when I ended the stream before that I
Arcus
had
activate.
EP charges,
Alright.
so I actually used EP charges to get some of my
Arcus
EP
activate.
back.
My turn.
Huh.
Overkill.
This. Yeah. What a waste of time. Let's go.
Oh yeah, this guy's kind of like a fencer, but he doesn't seem to use a rapier like I would expect from most like sort of fencers. He uses a type of fencing, Eustace that is. So we're getting, you know, background information on their
My turn. I've
styles,
got
you
this.
know, their families. There's apparently 4 great noble houses. So you know, we're getting an idea of what's going on in the universe. I do like it. Heals a small of HP with the power of water. You know, I have tier on. I don't see him able to use it, which is strange, but whatever. We'll get to the bottom of that. I imagine certain characters are going to specialize in other types of you know, elements and lines as well. It seems like Gaius is going to be specializing in like some wind stuff. Can this thing turn around? Kind of like my preemptive attacks. Oh, it's not gonna move. That's that. Thank you. Thanks, buddy. I got too close. I can do that.
Now's our chance. We can do.
Oh, I can
Very
do.
well.
Oh, okay. I did not know that I could do that way. I think we take the. We'll go this way. We have the 3 that have the most recent action.
Go.
Yeah.
There. All right.
Ooh, that's items. Crafts. Scales. Finger. I'll go this way. Oh, I see. They have it separated. That's actually like a nice quality of life, separating the buffs like that. I think I'm actually a fan. Oh, I'm gonna need him.
My turn.
I'm gonna need him to have some more EP.
My turn.
I'll handle this.
It's my turn. There. I go where the wind takes me.
Wonder where he's from. We know that Gaius is from abroad, but I don't know if we know exactly where abroad. So I think after this point, it also seems like when you level up, EP doesn't fully restore like it did in previous games. So it seems like HP restored,
Let's get this over with.
but we'll see
My
how
turn.
that plays out. I know that these things are weak to fire, as apparently
my
most enemies are down here are very weak to fire. I'm gonna try and cut down on the use of my arts just in case I need them for a boss battle
I'll
or
handle this.
something. Let's see, what do we got in the way of crafts? Rapid thrust also adds a delay. Like this is fine. Ooh,
Right.
we'll go ahead and just get rid of that one.
Ha. Go.
Another one down.
There. That's that. Let's keep moving.
Yeah, he seems pretty dignified, even in the way he puts his sword. I mean, seems like he's maybe some type of nobility, but probably isn't a very stuck-up noble. Oh, evade 1. That's definitely gonna go on our buddy Gaius. Oh, 5 fire Cephas. And a battle scope. Alright, cool. Oh, whoops. Getting used to these commands here. So orbment. We'll give him an evade 1. Extra 5% evasion. Cool. And we want to go up this way.
I feel like we've simply been running in circles.
Might be right. Maybe we should check where we are on the map.
Huh. Wait a minute. I opened that treasure chest. Oh. I'm not losing my mind, am I? Because we can't area, so that goes back to area 2. Maybe we're headed up. You know what? We are underground. We are trying to go up. So we go up. Ah, I see. I see what I did. I got myself a little mixed up. Rest. We can probably infer that a boss fight is about to come up here. I'm gonna go ahead and just save as a matter of principle.
Hey, are we...
Oh. Is that a gargoyle? That thing has a sword, so there's no way we're not walking. That statue is probably not a statue. That's my guess.
Looks like we are. That definitely seems to be the exit.
I can see the sunlight streaming in, so I'm guessing we're finally clear.
Ugh, this was a complete waste of time. Pointless busy work at best. Considering the school's esteemed founder, I was expecting more of a challenge, but nothing here posed even a modest threat.
Did we even fight the same enemies? I feel like I've been stretched to my limits. What was all that business about Class 7 anyway?
Good question. We've got people here from different backgrounds, classes, even cultures. Is there some sort of secret agenda with this whole Class 7 thing that we just don't know yet?
What was that?
There.
Yeah, I called that
Statue?
one.
What the heck is that?
A gargoyle come to life? What sorcery is this?
Stone Guardian Igloo Garmer.
Are monsters like this common in the Empire?
Not outside of old wives' tales, they aren't.
This thing's cutting off our only route to the surface. No choice. We have to fight it.
Right.
Finally, an opponent worthy of my skill.
Hideos, help us.
Watch out. This is a tough one. My turn.
Alright, well, first things first, we're gonna go for some delay. I
There.
believe in not giving you a turn. You still got a turn. You did not delay very much, if at all. It might be resistant to delay. Can we see what he's... Okay, he seems to be weak to every type of art.
Focus activate.
All right.
I'm pretty sure he's resistant to steel. Surely. But it doesn't hurt to try it anyway.
I'll handle this.
Let's try. Well, actually, hold on. Let's try again with the delay. I want to see if like a resist or something pops up. I don't know if it worked that time. Seems like Reen is burned. I should let them move closer first. So I'm gonna wait S-Craft, which I don't have any of. I'm just gonna attack it this time. Aqua Bleed.
Ha!
All right.
And let him get in range.
My turn.
We'll do 2 delay attacks.
Go!
Not gonna make a difference. In that case, I'd rather just motivate.
All right, let's do this!
My turn.
Can I
Keep
hit
it
all
up,
3?
everyone.
It's my turn.
Move. So he can get in range of that.
I'll handle this.
Here we go!
Alright. Well, I'll wait till after the buffs wear off. Guys will just have to deal without it.
It's my turn.
Ah!
All right.
Let's see. Crafts. Yeah, he doesn't have enough craft either. Here are. Or, that wasn't necessarily.
My
Oh,
turn.
he got sealed for a turn. Just a turn. That's actually something. So it's not entirely immune to it.
There!
My turn.
I guess we should just keep trying to delay him.
Right. Ah!
Go!
Well, looks like he's getting ready to craft an art.
All right, let's do...
Just motivating.
Ha!
Ooh, hit with the
Leave it to
soul
me.
blur.
I'll handle this.
What?
Alright, we're gonna have to drop some heals down here soon.
What?
You would think with all those.
You're mine!
Ooh. Oh, he missed, so he got the counter off. Alright, cool. So we'll just go ahead and resounding beat again, I feel
Keep it up,
like.
everyone.
Here we go!
And motivate.
All right, let's do...
All right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Machias isn't
I'll
here, so I
handle
can't
this.
lower its defense. But I think we're good. Doesn't matter. Did he just heal himself? Alright, phase 2.
What?
Okay, arts. Gonna here.
Ah!
Go!
Now it's weak to needle shot.
Arcus, activate.
I suppose I should thank you.
Ha!
Resist?
You're mine!
Oh, what a miss.
Leave it to me.
What do you mean resist? I should do more damage with needle shot and fire. It's wild. Oh well, Gale Stinger.
I'll handle this.
Because if I'm reading it correctly. Oh, hold on, maybe it's this one.
Activate. Yeah.
119? No, I feel like needle shot's supposed to be
My
the
turn.
correct one.
Ah!
Here we go!
Oh, Try it one more time just for the sake of knowledge. 132. Yep, he seems resistant. I must be looking at the wrong thing. Counterattack?
Very well.
Triple counter. Oh.
It's my turn. There!
Here we go. There.
Right.
Alright, I think I'll just give them the defense buff again there.
Give it up, everyone.
Defense and regen. Oh, wait a minute. He's almost dead. Just realized.
It's my turn.
I'll handle this.
Oh.
Here we go. There.
Oh, wait a minute.
Ah!
I'm glad he healed himself. Oh, whoop. That would have ended poorly.
All right. There!
I'll handle this.
My turn. There.
Right. Arcus activate. Huh?
All right.
My turn.
How much HP does he? Oh, 128. Trying to finish it off.
There.
Got him. Alright. First little boss of the game. Not bad, not bad.
Okay, it's safe for now.
Oh, poison.
Well, that should be the end of it.
No, it's down but not out.
Oh,
That's one hell of a second wind.
I can appreciate a certain degree of tenacity, but this thing needs to just die.
It's no use. We're too spent to go another. Guess I have no choice.
Stand back!
I don't know why it fast forwarded the text, but he's like, you know, he said we're too spent to go another round with it, and he's like, I guess I'll have no choice but
made
to.
it.
And then he apparently got saved by Elisa, Emma, and I'm about to find out if her name is Laura or Sarah.
You've certainly got some good timing.
Seems like you're all okay at least. I'm sorry we took so long.
You're here, and that's what counts.
So, a gargoyle, is it?
Laura.
I didn't expect to find the Dark Ages alive and well down here. It doesn't seem like it'll go down easily.
Indeed. It's brushing us off as though we barely even scratched it.
But with this many of us, if we can just find an opening.
Fine. I guess I'll help out.
Looks like you started the party without me.
You?
Releasing limiter.
Hmm?
Take this! Break shot!
Stabbed him in the toes.
An opening!
Go! Now!
This one's mine! Ah!
Damn! She chopped his head off. Fatality.
It's...
We did it! I think that's the end of it.
At the very least, that creature doesn't seem like he'll be coming back for a rematch anytime soon.
What happened there anyway? Right at the end of the battle...
Now that you mention it, I did feel something wash over me for just a second there.
It was like each of us were engulfed in some faint blue light.
What?
I did notice something as we fought. Perhaps it was just the blur of combat, but I felt like I could see everyone's movements in precise detail.
I don't think it was just your imagination.
Agreed. I have a feeling what we just experienced was...
The biggest selling point of the almighty Arcus? Give this man a prize. Looks like friendship and
Instructor
teamwork
Sarah.
saved
Okay,
the
that's
day
it,
once
Sarah.
again.
Alright. Looks like friendship and teamwork. Oh lord, shouldn't have said those words.
I'm so proud of you guys. Anyway, that about finishes up today's special orienteering exercise. Aw, what's with the long faces? I thought you'd all be happy.
What are we supposed to be happy about?
I have so many questions, I'm not even sure where to start.
Oh?
I'll take a stab at it. What exactly is the purpose behind this Class 7?
I mean, we get that it's supposed to be some sort of melting pot that includes a broad cross-section of people.
But why were the 9 of us chosen in particular?
My fan's blowing into my mic a little bit. Hopefully not. Sorry about that.
That is a valid question. There's no single monolithic reason why you all made the list. But if I had to name a major contributing factor, it'd be those Arcus orbments you've got there.
How so?
Well, like I explained earlier, the Arcus units are developed jointly by the Epstein Foundation and the Reinford Company. Like any battle orbment, they let you use arts, and these have communication functionality built right in. But their crowning feature is what's known as combat linking. That's the phenomenon you all experienced just now.
So that's what that was.
Seems like a pretty apt term. It did feel like we were all connected somehow.
Precisely. Doesn't take a genius to imagine how much of an advantage a feature like that would be on a real battlefield. An elite unit that can sense each other's movements, acting in perfect sync even in the most chaotic conditions. You can hardly put a price on that. It could bring about a revolution in the way wars are fought.
It does sound rather...
Idealistic.
Well, yeah, the technology has its limits. Some have a natural aptitude for it, others just don't. And out of this year's fresh batch of bright-eyed students, the 9 of you turned out to have the highest aptitude. And since aptitude trumps background in Class 7, well, here you are.
I see.
But what gives us this aptitude, though, as compared to our peers? It just seems so random.
What indeed? As promised, if any of you have objections to being in this class, speak now or forever hold your peace. I think that pretty much covers the hows and whys of your situation. But this program isn't cheap to run, So we're not about to force anyone into it if they don't want to be here. You should also be aware that Class 7's curriculum will be tougher than any other class's coursework. Just fair warning. So now you know. And that leaves you all with an important decision to make. Will you stick with Class 7 or not? Oh, if you opt out, you'll just be placed in the class you would have been assigned to otherwise. There's no pressure. Nobles will land in Class 1 or 2, commoners in 3, 4, or 5. It's still just the first day, so there's no real catching up you'd have to do. I'm sure you'd fit in just fine.
It doesn't seem like they're really being forced to anything. Pretty open-ended.
I'll do it. Whatever Class 7 has to throw at me, I'm game.
Well, wait, what?
Just like that?
So you're the first then. You seem pretty sure about it. Any particular reason?
Not really. I just feel like I've put my family out asking them to send me to this school. So, if it gives me more to show for my time here, I'll take whatever opportunities come my way.
A noble sentiment.
Count me in as well. The greater the challenge, the more I can push myself to excel. One can't hone a blade without grit, after all.
Let's make it 3. Considering how far I came to attend this school, it'd be silly to back down before I even started.
Well, looks like we've got the country's strongest freshman on board, and our foreign exchange student too.
The country's strongest freshman?
Any more takers?
Allow me to take part as well. I was only able to come because of the school's generosity, so I feel it's my duty to help in any way I can.
Sign me up too!
I kind of feel like fate brought us here for a reason, you know? And you all seem pretty easy to get along with.
And that's a yes from our 2 Orbital staff testers. Though I feel compelled to remind you, your weapons are still in the prototype stage. So on top of your other work, I'll be expecting reports from both of you.
Of course.
Maybe I spoke too soon.
Let me join too.
Huh?
I'm actually really surprised about that. Well, not really, but surprised that she spoke up so soon.
There's a surprise. I was almost certain your rebellious streak would see you opt out just on general principle.
It does bother me that you've got us using these Arcus units that are still pretty clearly in development. But if I let every little nitpick like that hold me back, I'd never amount to much.
Words to live by right there. And that brings us to an even 6. Now, what about you, Fee?
Don't really care either way. You can choose.
Not this time. This is one call you're gonna have to make for yourself. That was the deal, remember? You need to take control of your own life.
Fine, I'm in.
Well, at least you committed. We've got a magnificent 7 now. Which leaves just the 2 of you.
Oh, yeah, the 2 that odds with each other.
I can see you got issues with each other, but that doesn't mean you can't at least try to work together. Why, if you just look past your differences and embrace the joys of youth, I'm sure you'll become the best of friends.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like hell we will! The exploitation of the common people by the aristocracy is a blight on every facet of Erebonian life. Unless something is done about it, this country has no future.
I appreciate your candor, but I don't think you're going to achieve much by lecturing me about it.
Well, at least that makes this simple. I, Eustace Alborea, claim my place as a member of Class 7.
Huh?
Why? You're the son of a duke. Just the thought of being in the same class as commoners should make you sick.
I'll thank you not to tell me how I'm supposed to feel.
I mean, you know, he's not wrong in that regard.
As far as the House of Alborea is concerned, there's little difference between other nobles and commoners. Besides, this should at least ensure I won't have fools flitting about every day trying to win my favor. That said, I have little interest in getting drawn into your petty arguments on a daily basis either. I think it would be prudent for us to go our separate ways. I'm certain we can at least agree on this, no?
I don't need some pompous ass who coasts through life on his father's coattails telling me what to do.
Baited.
I'm in. Come hell or high water. You might have had your successes spoon-fed to you up to now, but no outmoded class system is going to hand you trophies anymore.
We'll see about that.
Baited.
They're going to be like this pretty much all year, aren't they?
Sure seems that way. I wouldn't bet on them ever seeing eye to eye.
Oh.
Oops.
The pots shouldn't be too hard on the kettles.
Give a guy a break.
He's at least trying.
Well, how about that? 9 out of 9. With that, I'd like to congratulate all of you on being the first ever Class 7. I hope you keep those high spirits all year, because with the workload we've got planned for you, you'll need it.
Oliver?
Well, I wasn't expecting Class 7 to turn out quite as diverse as this. It certainly promises to be an interesting year.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
I'm pretty sure that's Prince Oliver.
But perhaps this too is the divine providence of the goddess, no?
How do you mean?
Yep, that's...
Well, seeing them there,
Oh wait, maybe it
I
isn't.
feel they have the potential
I'm
to
pretty
be
sure
the
that's
light we
Olivier.
seek. A light that can break through the storm clouds that continue to build over our nation day by day.
Olivier! Good to see him again. Oh, did we get the opening from the... Oh. Looks like we get the opening a second time. That's really cool. I'll just be quiet while this plays. Ah, prologue, The Way to Thor's End. And thus concludes the prologue of the game. Definitely gonna save my game here. I'll save twice just to have an extra save file. And I'm gonna briefly see how long this has been running. We've 40 minutes. Alright. Oh, wait, now let's go a little bit longer. I have a feeling that the Cold Steel games episodes might run longer than my Trails ones. And that's just what it's gonna be. And now it... Oh, bye. It's been a few weeks, hasn't it? Alright. Been a few weeks. About like 2 weeks, I guess, because it was on the 31st to the 17th now.
All right.
Must be his family. Assuming to the right is Dad. In front of Dad is probably a sister, a younger sister. Maybe that must be his mother or something. That's just my guess.
Time to get going.
Hopefully they're all still alive.
Oh, Rean!
Elliot.
Morning, Elliot.
Good morning. Are you heading to school now too? How about we walk there together?
Sure. It's getting late though, so we might need to pick up the pace a little.
No problem. I'm guessing everyone else left already, huh?
I think so. I'm not sensing anyone else on this floor, at least. Gaius in particular is probably long gone by now, being the early riser he is.
Oh, okay then. He's not sensing anyone? What does that mean exactly?
Gaia said the same thing too, actually. But I guess that is not a common thing there.
Huh.
I can see they're still so friendly.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning! Are you two on your way to school?
Yeah. Come on, Emma. We're going to be late.
Hey, wait for me, Elisa. We'll see you in class.
I never would have guessed she'd hold a grudge this long. She knows it was just an accident, right? She has to. Can't believe she'd be so sensitive.
No kidding. She's not even giving me a chance to apologize to her.
Well, as long as you keep trying, I'm sure she'll understand. Eventually. Class 7's got enough tension as it is, what with our two, prideful warriors at each other's throats. So I think it would be a load off everyone's mind if you and Elisa could make up at least.
I'll certainly do what I can, whatever that may be.
These past 2 weeks have really flown by, haven't they?
Oh, so it's been 2 weeks. Well, I mean, yeah, 2 weeks and 3 days.
It's funny. I went into this thinking combat practice would be the toughest part of the curriculum. Never would have guessed the academic side of things might give it a run for its money.
Well, strong in body and mind is pretty firmly embedded into Imperial culture. I do get what you mean, though. I figured I'd be able to coast through the year, but I've had to very quickly reevaluate that.
You too, huh? I wish I were as smart as Machias or Emma. They don't seem to be having any problems at all. But then, Emma got the top score on the entrance exam, and I'll bet you anything Machias wasn't far behind.
I'm sure. Eustace and Elisa are apparently doing really well too, as are Laura and Gaius.
Really? Guess I'm just gonna have to suck it up then. Though I really do hope they don't mind.
Huh? I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, sorry. You got me thinking about Eustace and Laura.
I've been talking to them the same way I talk to everybody else, but they're both nobles, right? And Eustace's family rules over the whole eastern side of the Empire, so it kind of feels like I should address them more formally.
Well, they both said it was okay, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Though you probably shouldn't go picking fights with Eustace every chance you get, like a certain someone else.
Oh, I don't plan on it. I'd hoped they'd get along a bit better over time, but if anything, things seem to be spiraling downhill fast on that end. When the two of them are in the same room, there's just this constant tension in the air.
It's not all Machias either. Eustace seems to enjoy provoking him at every opportunity. I can't even imagine what it would take to make them see eye to eye at this point.
Yeah, I wish there was something we could do to help them get along. And that's where we'd be if we weren't in Class 7. Dormitory number 2, for all the common folk like us.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? I'm still kind of shocked that Class 7 gets to have its own dormitory. Though, to be fair, I think that building was abandoned till this year. Seems like they renovated it just for us.
Well, they did a good job. It's got a nice feel to it. I just wish it were a little closer to the academy.
Hey, you're in our way. Step aside at once.
He must be in a white uniform. Oh yeah, I knew it was gonna be him.
Class 7, I see.
Is something the matter?
You're just a ragtag bunch of nobodies, aren't you? Come on, we're leaving.
Yes, Patrick!
Oh boy.
A word of advice. You might be part of a special class, but that doesn't change who you are. Never forget your place.
Oh, okay. Bet you won't swing though.
So they're from one of the upper classes. This is why I hate talking to them.
Unfortunately, that attitude is all too common among the nobles. Thank goodness Laura and Eustace aren't like that.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad. That's the infamous dormitory number 1, where all the nobility lives. It's supposed to be super fancy inside, with maids and butlers and everything.
Wow, really?
Don't run away.
Guess that's our cue to pick up the pace.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, hey, have you picked out a club to join yet? Doesn't sound like you have to or anything, but it's probably a good way to meet people.
No, I'm still looking. It's hard to decide on one.
Stand, bow. Be seated.
They didn't say much about fees. He must be pretty distant as always.
Aware, the Erebonian Empire was driven to the brink of collapse roughly 250 years ago.
Thomas Lysander?
This was brought about by the conflict we know as the War of the Lions. A civil war lasting several years, staged over the throne of the late emperor by the most powerful of his potential successors. But of course, I'm not here to tell you that. If I were, I think even young children would be able to pass this course. Rather, I'd like to discuss the effects this had on the Empire as members of the aristocracy were drawn into the war. Many hired mercenaries turned to looting and pillaging, and a similar trend could even be seen among some of the knights. The land was left utterly devastated, and morale was at an all-time low. But then, lo and behold, into this nightmare stepped a man, a man willing to take a stand against this bloody war of succession. He was a wandering prince who began to rally forces from the outskirts of the Empire, and would go on to make quite a name for himself. And that name, of course, was Dreikel's Rice Arnor.
Rice Arnor, isn't it Prince Oliver something Arnor? So, interesting.
He would later become known as Dreikel's the Lionheart, the 73rd Emperor of Erebonia, and father of the Renaissance. Not to mention the founder of this very academy. Dreikel's army was initially rather small in number, but as he traveled across the Empire, winning over the hearts of influential sympathizers, his forces rapidly increased. Now, the place where Emperor Dreikel's first began gathering his army was... Reen Schwarzer. Would you care to tell the class?
The place where Dreikel's first started to gather his army was the... I don't know. Behar. Probably not Emergent City. Oh, like Highlands or something. It was the Nord Highlands, a region northeast of Erebonia. Very good, Mr. Schwarzer. Prince Dreikel's wanderings led him to the land of Nord, where he lived with the vagabonds for some time. It was there that he heard of the civil war taking place in Erebonia, and those vagabonds of Nord became his very first allies. Yes, I got it right. Nord Highland. she wrote it down. Guess he didn't need my help after all. AP increased by 1. Hell yeah. Academic points. By making good decisions, acting appropriately, and completing quests, you will gain academic points, or AP. When you've accumulated enough AP, your rank will increase the next time you report a quest. There are 15 ranks ranging from B7 to A0, and every time your rank increases, you will receive a perk from the academy. Kind of like bracer points. Okay.
Nice work, everyone. You made it through another grueling day of classes. In case you've been living under a rock, please don't forget that tomorrow is your first free day. It's not technically a day off, but there are no classes, so it's up to you what to do with your time. Why, you could go shopping in the capital if you wanted to. Or just do what I do and sleep all day. Sleep is so wonderful.
Ain't it?
Will the Academy's facilities still be open for our use?
Yes, I'd like to be able to use the free study area in the library myself.
Of course! This school shuts down for no one, so feel free to patronize any and all facilities as you like. A lot of clubs have meets scheduled for these free days as well, so anyone who's joined one should probably check on that.
I see.
I'll be certain to do so.
Also, before you leave, we should go over what's happening next week. On Wednesday, you all have your practical exam.
A practical exam?
What does that entail exactly?
It's part of your combat training. You'll be graded on your performance, so make sure you're well rested and ready for battle by then. Might be a good idea to do some training on your own time too, just to keep from getting rusty.
Interesting.
I definitely don't like the sound of that.
She is definitely a cat.
Oh, and one more thing. After the practical
I'm not
exam
convinced
is
that's a
over,
person
I've got
anymore.
another important announcement about a major part of Class 7's curriculum that I haven't mentioned at all yet.
What?
Here it comes.
So, whatever you choose to do on your free day, make it count for something. That concludes today's homeroom. Machias, if you'll do the honors.
Yes, instructor. All rise. Bow.
I'm a little worried about that practical exam next week. I mean, I'm still just getting used to this stuff. I'd be happy to help you train. I'd be happy to help you train if you need a sparring partner. The gymnasium looks big enough that I'm sure we'd have no trouble finding a good spot for it. That's very kind of you to offer, but I was planning on attending club practice today. Oh, you've joined a club already? Which one did you pick? I decided to try for the band, though I'm not sure how much use they'll have for a violinist. I didn't know you played the violin. Did you just pick it up for fun? Yeah, something like that. How about you guys? Have you joined any of the school's clubs? I'm considering joining the art club. Art, huh? Somehow, that's not what I pictured for you. No pun intended. Do you have any artistic experience? I dabbled in it back home. Not myself, though. But I feel like this could be a chance to learn proper technique. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'd love to see some of your work sometime. Oh good, you're still here. Instructor? Is there a problem? No, I was just hoping someone could do a teensy little favor for me. There's something I need picked up from the student council room. Something you need picked up? What would that be? That's for me to know and you to find out. All I'll say is it's something absolutely essential to your school life. And somebody needs to go get it, though it doesn't matter who. Any volunteers? Sure, I'll go. If I show up in the student council room and tell them you sent me, they'll know why I'm there, right? Wait, are you sure you don't mind? You two have clubs to go to, right? I'm still totally undecided, so this shouldn't be a big deal at all. I can look in on a few clubs myself along the way, in fact. Well, if you really don't mind. Thank you. Student council room is in the student union building next door, at the end of the hall on the second floor. Student union building next door, end of hall, second floor. Okay. It's open until quite late, so there's no rush. Thank you, my dear. I leave everything in your capable hands. Okay. Alrighty then. The student council room's on the second floor of the student union building to the east of here. Counting on you. Of course, instructor. Is there a reason you're still here, though? Don't tell anyone, but I actually left the student register in here and forgot all about it. Good thing I remembered, though. Otherwise, I would have to sit through another of the vice principal's lectures. She's not exactly a conventional teacher, is she? Oh, okay. Counting on you. Starting to feel like this talk to everyone twice rule is not true. In the building next door, but I guess I'll look around the school, get a feel of it. It seemed to be Class 5's first year classroom. Class 5 first year. Class 4's first year. Class 3's first year, I'm assuming. And Class 2's first year. Class 1. Yep. Nothing special happening there in that regard. Seems like there's a way I can go over there, but... Have you decided on what club you want to join? I'm considering focusing my time on extracurricular activities during our free days myself. Hopefully we can both make the most of our free day tomorrow. Given names, maybe you'll pop up in multiple games. The Academy's sense of freedom is whatever, blah blah blah. Oh my, what a delectable smell. It seems as though it's emanating from the cooking club. Perhaps I should follow my nose and grace them with my presence. Oh, music room. This is where Elliot would be, of course. I've been trained in the art of the piano since I was not but a child. What do you think? What do you think? Do I sound like a normal noble if I talk like that? I've been playing piano for a while though, and I thought it'd be fun to play here too. What's going on, Elliot? Nothing relaxes me like having a violin in my hand. This academy seems really well equipped. This place might not be so bad after all. Staff only of the music room, I'm assuming. Oh, I guess I probably should save as well and check how long this video has been running. Oh, it's almost about an hour. Well, you know, an hour. We'll see. We'll try and stop it around like an hour and a half or so, if we don't get caught up in too long a cutscene or something like that. Oh, if it's the second floor, main building rooftop. Oh, rooftop. Sounds like somewhere Fee would be. To be honest. Oh man, I just be right sometimes. What are you doing up here, Fee? Being bored. That's not what I meant. Are you planning on joining any clubs? How about I help you look, or too much work? This is a difficult one. Anything. Nice view up here. I come here when I'm bored. Oh, who are you? Oh, glorious Dave. We finally got a free day tomorrow. I don't know about you, but I'm going to spend the whole thing shopping. A little bit of retail therapy is just what the doctor ordered after all those soul-sucking classes. I'm ready to spin. That's just class 7. Okay. So go downstairs. Main building, first floor. Custodian's room. Anything in here? I just swing my I guess I can't swing my sword on campus. Janitor Gyler, new student, huh? Well, I'm the janitor and this here's my room. If you're ever in need of advice, just stop on by. I'll help you in any way I can. Even if you bust a window or 3, you can let me know. I won't get after you too much. Alright, you'll be the first to know if I start endangering the school's glass. Thor's has a long history behind it, so you can bet it's got a lot of rules. When are you new students to give your student notebook a good once-over? If you know the rules, you're less likely to break them. Okay. I'm actually kind of wondering what club Laura is a part of. I feel like she'd pick something ironic. She's dumb strong, so maybe like a cooking class or something. I wonder if she's like one of those super strong types that's insecure. Olmec room. Oh no, she's not in here. Who are you? Instructor. Oh, hello there. You're a class 7 student, are you not? My name is Mary. I'm the cooking club's advisor. Were you hoping to join? I'm afraid not. I'm just trying to familiarize myself with the campus. It seems far kinder than I expected the military academy instructor to be. That's fine. I happen to be the advisor for the art club and wind orchestra too. If you're interested in joining either of them, we'll be sure to welcome you with open arms. He gets around. I'm assuming he looks like a student of some kind. Actually, wait. Maybe not. Whatever. I don't care about him. What other classroom? Art room. That's where Gaius would be. Should be. Oh, there he is. He hasn't started yet. Can't see what he's doing. Creating art while I'm surrounded by art. Being able to paint in a place like this is an invaluable experience. Definitely not something I was able to enjoy back home. I should ask him about his home sometime. Seems like an interesting place. I actually am quite curious about where he's from. Computer room. Computer room's locked. Into the music room. Main building, first floor. Infirmary. Riding stick back here. Whew, I'm feeling way better now. I had a fever this morning, so I thought it'd be smart to rest in here. The medicine instructor Beatrix gave me really did the trick. Oh, hello there. Welcome to the infirmary. You seem healthier than our average visitor. Well, class is over for the day, so feel free to relax if you'd like. Thank you for the offer. She seems like a sweet old lady. Oh. Faculty lounge. I'm not about to associate with no teachers. Actually, I'll associate with you. If it isn't Rain Schwarzer, what brings you here? Oh, don't tell me you wanted to learn more about the War of the Lions. That's just fine by me. Allow me to be your guide through the hectic history of the Middle Ages. As luck would have it, I just happen to have five or so hours to spare today. That should be enough for a cursory primer. Thank you for the offer, but I wouldn't want to bother you. Once he gets going, not even Adius can make him stop. Could make him stop, rather. You're from class 7, right? Must be one weird class, so stopping by the faculty lounge is how you spend your free time. I'm just coming to grips with the academy's layout. Instructor Makarov doesn't really have the air of a natural science teacher. He's apparently in charge of orbital studies, so that makes sense, in a way. Anyway, just do me a favor and try not to fail any of your tests. I really don't want to think of new stuff for retests, and if nobody fails, I won't have to. You might not want to say that too loudly, considering your position. Principal's office. Courtyard. Conference room. Alright, well, guess I've explored this area. Who are you? Oh, Vice you there. You're a member of Class 7, are you not? Listen here, contrary to the tainted image your instructor has provided you, this is a highly distinguished academy. You can see this exemplified by our upper class students whose noble behavior you would do well to learn by. Take heed of their every action and mannerism. Do you see them running in the corridors? No, you do not. Understood? You can eat it. Anyways, oh. If I remember correctly, the Student Union building should be to the east of the main building. Doesn't seem like this is too urgent though, so maybe I'll head over after familiarizing myself with campus a bit. There's more to Thors than just the main building and all its classrooms. There are many other facilities located on campus. The auditorium is used for events like the entrance ceremony. Although this building is normally closed, it will be open during certain events. The field is home to more athletic activities such as practical exams. Many sports clubs such as the lacrosse and riding clubs use this area to practice too. The gymnasium is for general training purposes. There you'll find the pool and the training hall. Those two facilities are managed by the swimming and fencing clubs respectively. As such, the gym's usually a lively spot. The engineering building is the de facto place for ornament maintenance and is managed by the engineering club. While you can't enter for now, you'll find yourself here again and again during your time at Thors. The library holds a variety of papers and books for your perusal and serves as a handy space for study and research. You can also go there to brush up on all of Zemurian terminology. You can also go there to brush up on all the Zemurian terminology you can handle. The Student Union building is a place for students to relax and unite. The first floor houses some stores and a cafeteria. You'll find the culture clubs on the second floor and even a salon reserved for upper class students on the third. Event marker. Occasionally you will see event markers displayed on characters and places. These show that an event will take place there. Key events are required to advance the story. A quest event related to a quest that isn't mandatory. Green. The red is for story advancement. Green is for optional. So I can see. So right there is that. Doesn't seem like there's any quests at the moment. So the gymnasium should be pretty lively, right? They said it's on and popping in the gym training hall. Oh, it's this fucking tool. Given your uniform, I can assume you're part of Class 7. That's right. Mind if I ask who you are? My name's Patrick. I'm from Class 1. Class 1, huh? That's one of the upper classes, right? I'm Marine Schwarzer. Pleased to meet you. Do you really think the feeling is mutual? I couldn't in good conscience say I was pleased to meet anyone from some pathetic group of nobodies calling itself a class. While you're at this academy, it would serve you well to remember your place. We wouldn't want commoners to start thinking a little special treatment makes them better than nobles now, would we? The thought couldn't have been further from my mind. Thanks for the advice. This guy's a real peach. Want to say that again, asshole? I don't think I heard that right. Oh, of course, I'll say it as many times as it takes for it to get into your thick skull. As the best swordsman here, I should be named captain of the club. Did you follow that? Or must I speak more slowly? Yeah, I gotcha. If you're so damn cocky, how about taking me on one-on-one? Seems like you need a little attitude adjustment. I have no objections to that. Just remember you challenged me, so I expect no whimpering after you lose. Welcome to the fencing club. I'm Friedel, the club captain. A number of interesting first years have joined us, so I'm curious to see how things unfold. Healthy competition amongst club members is always a good thing. That kid's definitely gonna get put in his place at one point. I don't know who's gonna be the one to do it. Probably Eustace. Swimming pool. Swim club? Huh. Fascinating. I suppose there are some things we can only do while we're students. It looks like there's a lot I could learn in this club. This is not where I expected her to be. Boys' locker. Can I go in? I got showers and everything. Cool. What's this? I'm assuming this is the girls' locker room that I obviously cannot enter. Oh, there's a second floor. Lacrosse. Door's closed. Top door for swimming club. What's this? Fencing. Their club room, and then there's the area down there, riding club, which I can't go. But the riding club was outside. Alright. Getting familiar with the school a little bit here. Alright. So the gym, the riding club's out here doing its thing. Probably. Riding club. Welcome to the riding club. I'm the current captain, Lambert Mock, and this is my trusty steed, Whitcomb. Are you a new recruit by any chance? If you have the slightest interest in joining, by all means, please do so. Number of horses being raised in the stable. Huh. Oh, lacrosse. And, oh, Emma and Elisa. Huh. Well, she's passionate to say the least. Running a sports team does seem like it'd be interesting, though. Elisa and I are taking a look at all the clubs here. Would you care to join us? Emma, what are you saying? Right, I'm sorry, Irene. It's fine, don't worry about it. When you think of traditional Erebonian sports, the word lacrosse should come screaming into your mind. The three key pillars of the sport are the three key pillars of youth: friendship, hard work, and success. So who's ready to make the most of their youth with us? Do try to control yourself, Emily. You'll scare them all off at this rate. Okay. Haven't seen any treasure chests around either. Alright. Cool stuff. Oops, wrong thing. The auditorium, which I can't go in, is probably only open for certain events. So yeah, I can't go in right now. That's the main building. Can I go back to Trista? Register asked me to go to the student council room. I'm supposed to be on the second floor. Okay, so I can't go out yet. So the library is probably where Maki is at. Oh, he's on his way there. Why is he in there? What's wrong? It's nothing. Oh well, I suppose I'll just return to the dorms for today. With reading a book, I'm sure. Oh, many books. In the library, you'll find books detailing key terminology on the second floor. And recommended reading corner on the first. The recommended reading corner is updated almost every month, so it's worth checking in on a regular basis. What's more, many books you read will be added to the book tab of your notebook for future reference. You can access the book tab by pressing the select button or choosing Note and then Books from the camp menu. Good old Eustace. Don't you have a club you should be running off to? Nope, I still haven't decided whether I want to join one yet. How about you? The same, none have managed to catch my interest so far. I'm in no hurry. If any have merit, I'll find out sooner or later. Well, that sounds like you, I guess. You do things at your own pace and at your own discretion, just like a noble. It doesn't take a noble to exercise critical thinking and sound judgment, at least in theory. That's all you have to say then, leave me be. I'm not looking to be friends with you or anyone else. Right. Sorry for bothering you. You'll come around. Recommended reading corner. Imperial Railways, a history. I'm not actually going to read this book, but book notes are there if I ever want to go back to it. It says the recommended reading changes every month, and then the terminology is upstairs. International. Oh goodness. I'm not reading all that. So, Crossbell State. Crossbell sits on the western side of Zemuria between the Erebonian Empire and the Kalvar Republic, while established as an autonomous state 70 years ago. Its two neighbors still dispute its ownership. As its center lies Crossbow City, one of the continent's key centers of commerce. In addition to being a key station on the Transcontinental Railroad, the city is home to a major international airport. So, I guess if you ever just want to know about Mon State, Holy City, Arteria, Libro Kingdom, Rhode Island. I don't know if any of these things will get added to book notes, but I'm going through them. Oh, wait, oh, a reference, everything popping up a year ago. A year later? Let me double check that. Last year, a large object of unknown origin appeared above Valeria Lake, disabling orbit station life. This crisis was resolved through the joint efforts of the Royal Army and the Bracer Guild. Okay. Yeah, just gonna go through these just in case it gets me any rewards or something. Being a well-learned individual, you know. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. I'm not getting anything out of this. Oh, the Zai Central Factory. Oh boy. Great Collapse, 17th Church. I guess if I ever wanted to know more about like the game's lore, that's what this is for specifically. This is like specifically if you ever, I get Phantom Thief. Oh, Blue Bonk. I know about Phantom Thief B. Bottom. All right, cool. That's what goes on here. Apparently, I ran all the way down this side. Apparently, but anyways. That's that. I'm out of here. Oh, what did it say? If he intends to regularly befoul the library with his presence, I'll need to find a new place to study. Wait, why am I the only one who needs to go somewhere else? He can't make me go anywhere. Yeah, it's just you, buddy. I can't enter the engineering building, they said. There's the old schoolhouse. I don't know if I can go there right now. Oh, I can. Wonder if there's anything going on here. Front doors are locked. This old building's closed up tight now. Probably for the best considering all the monsters roaming around inside. Orienteering or no, I can't believe we were thrown in with them right after our entrance ceremony. I'm welcome. I have no real reason to be here right now anyway, so I should start heading to the student council room. Huh? What was that? Is that just my mind playing tricks on me? No, there's something off about this place. It's definitely not just my imagination. All the more reason to keep my distance for the moment. I need to go to the student council room anyway. Oh, so there's definitely something inside of there. Alright, cool. I think we explored. Definitely not talking to every NPC. Might do it at some point, but you know. Nah, not right now.
This should be the student union building. I know the cafeteria is on the first floor, but I wonder where the student council room is.
Hey there, first year. How's it going? Academy life been treating you well this past half month?
Oh, yeah, it has. Guess he must be a second year. It's not easy, but I'm managing. Mostly. Though I have a feeling it's only going to get harder from here on out.
Of course it will. Your class is going to be more intense than the others, too. But you just hang in there, okay?
Okay. Wait. You're a second-year student, aren't you? Do you mind if I ask your name?
Hey now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. First things first, how about you let me show you this cool trick I've been practicing?
Trick?
You got a 50 mirror coin I can borrow?
Oh god, no.
I think so. Pretty sure I do, anyway.
Cheers. All right, watch closely.
You about to run off with his money? Or maybe not?
Now, which hand is the coin in? Left or right?
It's in your...
Oh. The right or the left? Either one is probably wrong. I'm lefty, so I'm gonna say left hand.
Too bad.
Guess you win. I'm usually pretty good at following moving objects, too. Though, wait. You said this was a trick, which means...
You catch on quick.
Huh?
Keep up the good work, man. You're gonna need to be pretty tough to get through a year with Sarah as your instructor. Oh, and the student council room is on the second floor, furthest room back. See you around. Have a good weekend.
What about my coin?
Wait! My 50... mirror. He got me. Andy seemed to know I was heading to the student council room, too. Somehow. Nice good. I haven't met many of the second years yet. I wonder if they're all like that. Oh well. At least now I know where I'm going. Though if it really is open late, I guess there's no real rush. I might as well see what else people are up to in here.
But actually, on that note, we're gonna go ahead and conclude this episode of The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. You know, just like I want to say the Trails in the Sky first chapter, definitely some world building and character development. Makes sense for the first game in a 4-game arc. But it's been a pleasure. Thank you guys so much. I don't know if I caught it earlier, but please, you can follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Project Aurora, as well as join the community Discord should you ever just want to interact or hang out, talk about characters, any of that stuff like that. I'm always open to it. Thank you guys so much. Take care. Until next time.